Good evening. In the last 2 weeks, we've seen a plane blow open in midair, smoke in the cabin of another, air traffic controllers asleep on the job, and now this. Watch it again. A road hog of a jumbo jet plows right into the tail of a commuter plane. Thank goodness no one was hurt, but the 66 passengers who walked off that tiny plane were right to be shook up. So tonight we ask whether air travel really is getting more dangerous, and how could this happen at one of the busiest airports in America? Lisa Stark is our expert on the aviation beat, and she starts us off from JFK. Good evening, Lisa.
Good evening, George. Well, it's a delicate choreography here at JFK, a very busy airport, but something obviously went very wrong. One of the planes, that giant Airbus A380, it was planning to take off for Paris. The other, a regional jet, had just landed. Both planes ended up in the same place at the same time.
This was no small tap. The impact caught on videotape. Watch what happens when the wing of the world's largest passenger jet rams the tail of a small regional plane. The small plane and the 66 on board are whipped around.
All the emergency trucks that we've been hit by airframe. And who was that? Commerce 553. Commerce 553. Okay, we are calling them.
The plane shook very, very violently, and then the next thing we knew, we were told to hurry out of the plane.
Those on the Air France jumbo jet, nearly 500 passengers, also knew something was wrong.
We felt like this.
And then we seemed to just stop as if the pilot was putting the brakes on a bit too quick.
The regional plane, a Delta Connection flight from Boston, had just landed and was heading down a taxiway to its gate. Sources tell ABC News the pilot apparently stopped short, not pulling far enough forward, possibly to avoid a pickup passing in front. At precisely the same time, the giant Air France A380 was heading down an intersecting taxiway, and that's when its left wing clipped the small plane's tail.
I understand he believes he hit the regional jet, and I understand they're evacuating the regional jet.
The Airbus A380 is the largest passenger plane in the world, standing nearly 8 stories high. The wings stretch 260 feet, nearly the length of a football field, something that may have played a role in this collision with the small jet.
The aircraft may have all been pulled in far enough that if it was anything other than the world's largest aircraft taxiing behind him, would have been okay.
And we're learning tonight that one area of the investigation may be the width of that taxiway where this accident occurred. Now, airports that wanted to handle the A380 were told to widen those taxiways to 100 feet wide. JFK, some other airports got exemptions. Here, that taxiway is only 75 feet wide. The question is that wide enough? George?
And those exceptions could be going away. Okay, Lisa, thanks very much.